Don't tell me I'm going to have to start dealing with dogs this early in the morning. Hi, how you doing? Go lay down, Phil. Don't you just like it? I hope so. How is it going this morning, my friends? How's it going? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever in this messed up world you might be, this time and place. Appreciate you stopping by. My name's Brian, as you can see right there, and I'm a poet. And what do we do on this channel? Poetry. Sometimes mine, lately not much mine, but yes, I need to do some more videos for my own stuff. But in the meantime, what do we do here? We do classic poetry with a twist. That's why you're here. That's why I'm here. That's why we are here, right now, in this place and time. Because I take this classic poetry. I take old stuff. And I make music out of it. Well, I don't make music out of it. AI, yes, that nasty AI that is probably going to, in a couple hundred years, probably rule everything. Right now, it's making pretty cool tunes, which is what I like. So how you doing this morning? Hey, how's it going? Glad you to join. And as usual, let's see here. I got to put this first. Everything we do on the show is under fair use and in the public domain for the most part. And then please make sure to like and subscribe, which we are at. We've hit the all-time high again twice, 431. Yesterday I went from 431 to 430, then back to 431. There's no explaining it. So I'm just going to keep on doing what I'm doing, and hopefully you guys are out there spreading the word, because I talk about it all the time, and most of the people I talk to about probably get tired of me talking about it, but hey, I'm having fun. And like I said, I hope you're having fun too. So what do we got? We got 6 poems. Actually, we have a returning one from yesterday, but I'll get to that. We have 6 poems, 12 tracks, and what do? We take these poems by these fabulous poets from days of yore, and we plug them into the nasty AI music generator, and we see what we get. It spits out 2 tracks. I don't listen to them until you guys listen to them. We listen to them together. We are on this journey together. It's a true virtual box of chocolates. So what we got on the agenda today, I said we had a returning one. Not that button. You know me, hitting the wrong buttons. Make sure this screen is up. Yay, here it is. All right, there it is. Now, I was able to, because remember yesterday I tried that new one and it didn't work out. Like, it didn't sound good. So, She Walks in Beauty. Yay. I replugged it back into Suno and it actually let me do it this time. Yay. And I kind of heard the first few notes of the second track and I'm really intrigued. Full disclosure here. Full disclosure. All right. So we're going to do some more romantics, but we're doing 3 British romantics and 3 American. 3 Americans with 3 names. So we got the other one, William Blake. Oh, Sunflower, I can't forget my William Blake, you know. And then, of course, Alfred Lord Tennyson. So 3 great romantics. The Eagle. Then we're going into the 3 named Americans, starting off with the old American Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Yes, The Arrow and the Song. Then, of course, one of my faves, the ever great, wonderful Edgar Allan Poe. Renamed dude number 2. And now we got the other 3 named American, Oliver Wendell Holmes. Yay! How's it going? Yay! So here we are, Sun and Shadow. That's it. One in Paradise and Sun and Shadow. Hey, I'm excited. I hope you're as excited about this as I am. Oh, and we got, where we got here? Oh, no, I don't want to add media. I have no idea what I just did. Oh, boy. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and, local video. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's too early in the morning and I've been up too long. We Go to the right file here. Yep. Oh, no, that's it there. And then we got to sort it by there. All right. Here we go. She Walks in Beauty. Version 1. It worked. Yay!
She walks in beauty like the night of cloudless climes and starry skies, and all that's best of dark and bright meet in her aspect and her eyes. Thus mellow to that tender light which heaven to gaudy day denies. One shade the more, one ray the less, had half impaired the nameless grace which waves in every raven tress, or softly lightens o'er her face, where thoughts serenely sweet express how pure, how dear their dwelling place. And on that cheek and o'er that brow, so soft, so calm, yet eloquent, the smiles that win, the tints that glow, but tell of days in goodness spent, a mind at peace with all below, a heart whose love is innocent. One shade the more, one ray the less, had half impaired the nameless grace which waves in every raven tress, or softly lightens o'er her face, where thoughts serenely sweet express how pure, how dear their dwelling place. And on that cheek and on that brow, so soft, so calm, yet eloquent, the smiles that win, the tints that glow, but tell of days in goodness spent, a mind at peace with all below, a heart whose love is innocent.
Now, I figured it out. Wow, that's interesting. I've never had it do that before. Oh boy. Oh yes, I was waving at you too. Summer. Good morning, Summer. It's been a while. What'd you think of that? That was pretty freaking cool. Yes, a very lovely, easygoing start. Yes, that was very lovely. Oh yes, and as you can see, Joe, I'm having the same issue too. Okay, this is what Suno's been doing lately. Suno has been doing this. It has been not generating videos all right off the bat. Well, I'm okay with that. You know, it doesn't take a little, but it doesn't want to generate the videos. And now you can see that it generates the videos with no lyrics, with no words. So yeah, I'm having the same thing that, you know, My son calls you the Bobby guard. Maybe I should eventually design myself a bobblehead, huh? I don't know if I'd want to. Oh, cool. That's always awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and play this next track. Don't you know it? Oh, Lord. All right, let's play this next track. And maybe it'll go with Summer's Bowl. All right, so this is She Walks in Beauty version 2.
She walks in beauty like the night of cloudless climes and starry skies, and all that's best of dark and bright meet in her aspect and her eyes, thus mellow to that tender light which heaven to gaudy day denies. One shade the more, one ray the less, had half impaired the nameless grace which waves in ever raven tress, or softly lightens o'er her face, where thoughts serenely sweet express how pure, how dear their dwelling place. And on that cheek and o'er that brow, so soft, so calm, yet eloquent, the smiles that win, the tints that glow, but tell of days in goodness spent, a mind at peace with all below, a heart whose love is innocent. One shade the more, one ray the less, had half impaired the nameless grace which waves in every raven tress, or softly lightens o'er her face, where thoughts serenely sweet express how pure, how dear their dwelling place. And on that cheek and o'er that brow, so soft, so calm, yet eloquent, the smiles that win, the tints that glow, but tell of days in goodness spent, a mind at peace with all below, a heart whose love is innocent.
This is annoying. Ah! I figured it out again. There. Oh, how is it going? Don't you? Man, don't they just make it difficult? Yes, this is exactly what I was thinking. Country pop. It did pretty good as a country pop song, and I was afraid that one's a 4 minute long one, and I was afraid it would cut me off like the ex-girlfriend did, but it didn't. That was great. I liked it. Oh, so hey, Miriam, how's our Miriam doing? It was nice to see you back. I was wondering where you were. And then, of course, yep. How's they likes to be themselves. Yes. Hiding in plain sight. Sometimes that's the best way to do it, or the worst. Well, the best way to do it for the worst reasons. Yeah, I ain't going to go there. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the next one because I'm excited. William Blake, I love me some Blake. Actually, the very first track I did to a poem was a William Blake poem, Introduction to the Songs of Innocence. Then I started working on the Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, but we can go over recent history later because this one here, it's 3 minutes and 8 seconds. It's called Sunflower.
A sunflower weary of time, countest the steps of the sun, seeking after that sweet golden climb, where the traveler's journey is done, where the youth pined away with desire, and the pale virgin shrouded in snow arise from their graves and aspire, where my sunflower wishes to go. Where the youth pined away with desire, and the pale virgin shrouded in snow arise from their graves and aspire, where my sunflower wishes to go. Where the youth find a way with desire, and the pale virgin shrouded in snow arise from their graves and aspire, where my sunflower wishes to go. Where my sunflower wishes to go.
It's doing it again. Ugh. Oh well, I'll figure it out next time. Okay, well, let's see here. That really sucks. Is that why you guys haven't been doing anything? I was wondering, y'all haven't been on, doing your game nights or anything like that. And I've been meaning to make you a mod, but you never show up. So, yeah, thanks for showing up. Because if we ever expand, I want a core group of people I know and trust to, because I want to expand. I would like to have thousands and thousands of people watching right now, because that would mean that, I'm a success. But I just like it when, it'll be like, oh, I wish, probably if that ever happens, it'll be like, oh, I wish for the days when there was only 10 people watching me. Oh. Okay, good. Good. Because I was worried, I was wondering there for a minute. Oh, the way it's going for me, I ain't going to get monetized till the second coming. Now, I shit you not, I hit 411 subscribers 6 times. 6. See, it's sounding 6 freaking times. And I've hit my latest all-time high, 431, twice in one day. There's no rhyme nor reason to it. So, as impatient as a person as I can be, the important part is I'm having some fun, and it's frustrating. You want to get compensated for your work, because it is work, but it's fun work, and I love it, and I hope. Well, I'm doing what I think I gotta do, and that's making content and talking about it. Like I said, we're having fun. Who knows? But with school coming up and all that stuff, I'm just happy to be able to do this and spend a little time with you guys and stuff like that. Because guess what? We're going to listen to, because that was a lovely track, and I hope this one is just as good.
A sunflower, weary of time, who countest the steps of the sun, seeking after that sweet golden clime, where the traveler's journey is done, where the youth pined away with desire, and the pale virgin shrouded in snow arise from their graves and aspire, where my sunflower wishes to go. A sunflower, weary of time, who countest the steps of the sun, seeking after that sweet golden clime, where the traveler's journey is done, where the youth pined away with desire, and the pale virgin shrouded in snow arise from their graves and aspire, where my sunflower wishes to go. The pale virgin shroud sunflower wishes to go, where my sunflower wishes to go.
I hit the wrong button. Oh, I do that a lot. I hit the wrong freaking button. And then it does this. And then I have to do this. And then I have to do this. There's no explaining it. Yes, a very, yeah. So we need to, say haggis 3 times? Haggis basher, haggis basher, haggis basher. Yeah, I know. It's confusing sometimes. Besides, right now I'm just having fun. I know I complain. Yes, they were very nice. Both of them were very nice. I like number 1 slightly better. Yeah. We'll talk offline about the push. In the meantime, we got one of the greats himself, Alfred Lord Tennyson. He's put up some really good stuff for us. So I decided to do another one. And here of his, The Eagle. And I don't know, this poem is 6 lines. 6 lines, and this one is 4 minutes long. So I don't know to be scared or not.
He clasps the crag with crooked hands, close to the sun in lonely lands, ringed with the azure world he stands. The wrinkled sea beneath him crawls, he watches from his mountain walls, and like a thunderbolt he falls. close to the sun in lonely land, ringed with the azure world, he stands. The wrinkled sea beneath him crawls. He watches from his mountain walls, and like a thunderbolt he falls.
All right, let me do that. I'll do this. And no, that one. Man, yesterday's show, yesterday's show was disappointing. Today's show is the exact opposite. It's just been one freaking great track after another after another. There's just no logic to it. Yay, I love it. All right, let me get back here. Yes, Haggish Bastard does show up every. All right, I believe the poem you're talking about is Two Roads here. I did a Google search. It's The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost, and I've done it several times, but it needs to be redone again because that's the beautiful one. That's the beautiful thing about this thing. We could do it over and over and over again and get different things every time. Like I say more than one time, and to show my nerdiness, to quote to paraphrase Emperor Palpatine in Revenge of the Sith, unlimited content. Yes, there's always room for improvement. I try to improve myself every day. Most of the time I fail miserably, but hey, even though, again, another nerd reference, Master Yoda says do or do not, there is no try. Part of the doing is trying. Trying is implied in part of the doing. You got to try in order to do. You got to do in order to fail. You got to fail in order to succeed. Okay, enough of me freaking philosophizing and all that jazz right now. It's the time of the program where I have to remind everybody that everybody here everything we do here is under full use. Full use. Yay. Fair use. And in the public domain. And if you would, please like and subscribe and all that jazz and spread the word because, we're doing some cool stuff here and the world needs to know about it. Hello, Sophia. You have OCD. Oh, I'm just going to leave that right there. Yes, Sophia. How are you doing this afternoon? Is there any more things? All right. So we are on to the old dead American farts with three names part of the program. Because pretty soon I'll be one of those old dead American farts with three names too. Well, initial and two names. So we might as well enjoy it while we're here. All right. So what is this one here? Local video goes to there. Oh, yes. This is Wadsworth. Henry Longfellow of the Wadsworth. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, The Arrow and the Song.
I shot an arrow into the air. It fell to earth, I knew not where. For so swiftly it flew, the sight could not follow it in its flight.
I breathed a song into the air. It fell to earth, I knew not where. For who has sight so keen and strong that it can follow the flight of song? Long, long afterward in an oak, fell to earth, I knew not where, for so swiftly it flew, the sight could not follow it in its flight. I breathed a song into the air, it fell to earth, I knew not where, for who has sight so keen and strong that it can follow the flight of song? I breathed a song into the air, it fell to earth, I knew not where, for who has sight so keen and strong that it can follow the flight of song?
Wow. Now, one of the issues I have with Suno is how they choose the vocals. Like Cricket Cinema has pointed out, it's biased towards males. Okay. One of the things that really ticks me off is when they kind of do is when they do start off with a female voice, and sometimes when you think they're going to do a duet and it switches to a male voice and it doesn't switch back. But I like it when it does something like that. That was a true freaking duet. And I like the variety we've gotten today. We've gotten male singers and a lot of female singers. I love it. I love it. I love it. Apologize for. Okay. Hey, Antics, how's it going? It's an early one for you there, ain't it? I hope you're enjoying it. Yes, we're all proud. Special people? Simple people? All right, is there anything else here? Oh, yes, twisted. You got to be twisted to get through this freaking life. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I know you can specify, but remember, what we do here, we let it. I'm still going to say Suno is an it. We let it decide, and sometimes this is a lesson I learned recently, actually. My best friend, one of my oldest best friends, she is an accomplished poet herself, award-winning. She's got her MFA, and one time she gave me a lesson. She verbally slapped me upside the freaking head because I needed it. And she's giving me some advice, and she goes, be consistent with your metaphors. Be consistent. Unless you have to break them, and you got to make it good. Because usually when you're not, especially with me, yeah, so be consistent. Consistency. That's one of the things you crave sometimes. All right, so. Yes, the 4-minute cutoff sucks. We called the 4-minute cutoff my ex-girlfriend because it's usually pretty cool until they cut you off. Oh, and all right. I forgot exactly what the heck I was going to say in there, so I'm just going to get on with the program. Get on with the program, Briny boy, and we're going to listen to the second version of The Arrow and the Song, Henry Wordsworth Longfellow.
I shot an arrow into the air. It fell to earth, I knew not where. For so swiftly it flew, the sight could not follow it in its flight. I breathed a song into the air. It fell to earth, I knew not where. For who has sight so keen and strong that it can follow the flight of song. Long, long afterward in an oak, I found the arrow still unbroke, and the song from beginning to end I found again in the heart of a friend. Of a friend.
All right, there. Don't you just? I'm fun. Oh yes, here, right here we are. There. It's just. Today's show has just been, knock on wood, really great. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you, because I don't know if you're asking Suno to generate the lyrics or if you're writing it. Because, you know, what I usually do, I don't ask Suno to generate lyrics because that's where I draw the line when it comes to AI. AI can stay away from the written word. But that's just my preference. So if you like this, here's a suggestion. Copy and paste it into like, have it reuse the whatever it generates, copy and paste it, and then put in there female vocals, because I've done that with one, which I'll probably, Summer, you got to stick around. I'll play that one after this one. Oh boy, if Joe's still, you know the one I'm talking about. Well, Phil's kind of like asleep right now, so I guess he's okay with it. Uh-oh, is it starting to? Uh-oh, my Bella. Uh-oh. All right, so where are we at now? We are at Edgar Allan Poe. I haven't done a Poe in a while. I didn't know. I know Misha loves it, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm still, it's free and it does not do the 4-minute cutoff, but the ones I've tried to generate from it just haven't sounded good. I don't know. In the meantime, let's have some more fun here with our Edgar Allan Poe. And it is 2-1 in Paradise.
Thou wast lent all to me, love, for which my soul did pine. A green ale in the sea, love, a fountain and a shrine, all wreathed with fairy fruits and flowers, and all the flowers were mine. A dream too bright to last, of starry hope that didst arise, but to be over with me. The light of life is o'er. No more, no more, no more. Such language holds the solemn sea to the sands upon the shore. Shall bloom the thunder-blasted tree, or the stricken eagle soar. And all my days are trances, and all my nightly dreams are where thy grey-eyed glances, and where thy footstep gleams, in what ethereal dances, by what eternal stream. We behold the thunder-blasted tree, or the stricken eagle soar. And all my days are trances, and all my nightly dreams are where thy grey-eyed glances, and where thy footstep gleams, in what ethereal dances, by what eternal streams.
Oh! Oh! Have a good day, Antics. No worries. That was so freaking awesome, and it cut us off. No, I tried to refute. I tried that one, and no, this is all still Suno. That was great. That was beautiful. That was fucking awesome. And yeah, that was. Oh. Oh, oh, don't worry. I'm going to see. I got this here, but that was great. I like the way they do it, but there is. I can rescue it. Oh yeah. I got another idea. You're going to hear that one again. Yes, I was freaking jamming, and it was like it was one of. Oh boy, I'm afraid. You ain't the only one. Why do you think I need to hit this damn thing? All right, here we go with the second one.
Thou wast that all to me, love, for which my soul did pine. A green isle in the sea, love, a fountain and a shrine, all wreathed with fairy fruits and flowers, and all the flowers were mine. A dream too bright to last, a starry hope that didst arise, but to be overcast. Of days from out the future cries on, but o'er the past dim gulf my spirit hovering lies, mute motionless aghast. For alas, with me the light of life is o'er. No more, no more, no more. Such language holds the solemn sea to the sands upon the shore. Shall bloom the thunder-blasted tree or the stricken eagle's soar. And all my days are trances, and all my nightly dreams are where thy grey-eye glances, and where thy footstep gleams. In what ethereal dances, by what eternal streams. And all my days are trances, and all my nightly dreams are where thy grey-eye glances, and where thy footstep gleams. In what ethereal dances, by what eternal streams. All my days are trances, and all my nightly dreams are where thy grey-eye glances, and where thy footstep gleams.
All right. Okay. From earlier, at least I give credit where credit is due. Now, on the first one of that, actually, and it goes in with this comment here, yours, Joe. I think the computer generated parts just went in with the whole freaking thing. It was just so freaking cool and unexpected, and I love them both. The best thing about that one is it didn't act like my ex-girlfriend. It would finish the job. Yes, and hey, I thought it was going to be a snoozer. Oh, Lord. Today's show has been great. Because like I said, yesterday's, I was really, really disappointed with yesterday's. Today's has been great. Now, we are on our last track with the last old dead three named American fart. Oliver Wendell Holmes, always a great one. Oh yeah, and Tiff. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done a Poe. I think the last one I did was a Conqueror Worm. That was a while back. So we are going to do Sun and Shadow. Oliver Wendell Holmes.
As I look from the isle o'er its billows of green to the billows of foam-crested blue, yon bark that afar in the distance is seen. Half dreaming, my eyes will pursue. Now dark in the shadow, she scatters the spray as the chaff in the stroke of the flail. Now white as the seagull, she flies on her way, the sun gleaming bright on her sail. Yet her pilot is thinking of dangers to shun, of breakers that whiten and roar. How little he cares if in shadow or sun they see him who gaze from the shore. He looks to the beacon that looms from the reef, to the rock that is under his lee, as he drifts on the blast like a wind wafted leaf, or the gulfs of the desolate sea. Thus drifting afar to the dim vaulted caves, where life and its ventures are laid. The dreamers who gaze while we battle the waves may see us in sunshine or shade. Yet true to our course, though the shadows grow dark, we'll trim our broad sail as before, and stand by the rudder that governs the bark, nor ask how we look from the shore.
Yay! Man, today's show, wow, I just cannot get enough of it. It's just overwhelming. I love it. I love it. I love it. So we got two more tracks, the last one here, and then I'm going to play this one out, which you all are going to love. But here, let's just go ahead and play it. Version 2.
As I look from the isle or its billows of green to the billows of foam-crested blue, yon bark that afar in the distance is seen, half dreaming, my eyes will pursue. Now dark in the shadow, she scatters the spray as the chaff in the stroke of the flail. Now white as the seagull, she flies on her way, the sun gleaming
man, today's show has just been over freaking whelmingly good. I'm like, I can't. There's levels of not suckiness within it, but on this show we have a very low bar for not sucking. It doesn't take much for it to be good. So what do you think today? Every track on today's show is you're going to hear again in some in like whether we do it on a best of or in a redo, no, not redos, or reviews, or my favorite No Suck Fridays. Yay, man, pizza is missing a good one this morning. All right, so we are, I hate to say it, my friends, but we've actually come to the end of the show, and it's just been gone by so quick. So this is the point where I have to remind everybody, hey, everything we do here is under public domain and stuff like that. But more importantly, I'm going to play one more track to make sure y'all have an awesome day and all that jazz. This is one, Summer. You're going to freaking love this one. I'm just going to play it that way. Yeah, let me pull it up here. Got to go to the right folder. All right. Oh, it's in that one here. Get ready for a little surfing, son, and Too Bad Antics ain't here. Rondell, Sarah Teasdale, yay!
If he could know my songs are all for him, at silver dawn or in the evening glow, would he not smile and think it but a whim? If he could know, or would his heart rejoice and overflow as happy brooks that break their icy rim when April's horns along the hillsides blow? I may not speak till Eros' torch is dim. The god is bitter and will have it so. And yet tonight our fate would seem less grim if he could know. Or would his heart rejoice and overflow as happy brooks that break their icy rim when April's horns along the hillsides blow? I may not speak till Eros' torch is dim. The god is bitter and will have it so. And yet tonight our fate would seem less grim if he could know.
Well, my friends, let me get this back here where that's supposed to be. I hope you enjoyed this. This is probably the best show I've done so far. Hands down. It can only go down from here. Maybe I shouldn't put that out in the universe, dumbass. Here. But anyways, I hope you guys have had as much fun this morning as I have. I woke up at in the many times I woke up, but it was like right before. But great. Yay. Yeah. Oh, yes, definitely. Oh boy. Thanks for showing up, my friends. Thanks for being on this little journey with me, at least for an hour or so, couple days a week. I really appreciate it. Spread the word. Tell your friends. Hit the old like button, all that stuff. But more importantly, go out there and, as the ticker says, have an awesome day. And I will see you guys tomorrow with 6 new poems, Lord willing, 12 new tracks. I'll see y'all out in the chats. It's going to be a nice, lovely day here, and I don't plan on doing anything but working on tomorrow's show. Have a good one. Oh, yeah, tonight, though. Oh, tonight there's a thing going on. I'll tell you about it tomorrow. I'm going to be seeing 2 poet laureates tonight. Yay. All right, bye.